well, Mernon King Field, Martinsville. I want to speak to the air rifles and the Cat Association. Air rifles have been around for a long time. Lewis of Lewis and Clark carried one with them in 1801 and 1805 to the west coast. The Indians were highly impressed because this gun shot so silently and was so vicious, and they considered it to be considered type of an evil spirit. It was a compression gun that you pumped up. That type of gun has improved significantly since that time. Now you have guns with cartridges that are loaded with cylinders with compressed material in them, or you still have some guns that can be pumped up to higher levels. The higher you pump these guns up, the harder they shoot, and they can shoot with about the same force as a .22 caliber rifle, which can hurt if it hits you. Now, as far as cats are concerned and animals are concerned, cats and dogs and pets become a part of the family. I've got one who loves me very much, or loves the chicken. I bring her one of the two. And anyhow, we're very affectionate. A cat or dog can lower your exposure to cardiovascular failure by 30%, higher than any drug on the market. And that's a proven fact. So animals, both cats and dogs, serve very important to people's lives, the people who like them, who appreciate them, and enjoy them. It's not the only thing that pellet guns are used for in town, to shoot a few animals. They also shoot a few windows out. If you go around, you'll see a number of windows. I've got one that's knocked out within the last week. That's not very good. So these pellet guns, I think, in my opinion, are just about as dangerous as a fire gun or firing gun or a paddle charged gun. Used to call, back in the history of developing the gunpowder, when the gunpowder went off, it was an act of the devil because it was explosive and fire and evil and the devil, and that was a gunpowder gun. A bow and arrow wasn't that, and a bow and arrow from angels because it had feathers on the edge of it. That was from angels, but guns, black powder, was work of the devil. But so I think, we should look very strongly. I don't think, if you can't fire a gun in town, I don't think you should be able to fire a pellet gun either, because they can be just as dangerous, just as detrimental. And it's something we need to look at. And they all can knock out a lot of windows as well as cats. Ironically, I am the only person in town who ever built an apartment specifically for cats. I have a lady, we call it the cat house. I built an apartment for her, and she had 8 cats. She's down to 2 now, but these old cats she kept and loved and took care of, so we have a cat house apartment in town.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Okay.
That economic